Sun to clouds to showers and storms on Thursday. Good Wednesday night, East Tennessee. David Aldrich, Captain Accurate here from the Captain Accurate Weather Command Center. Well, you can see from the Ultimate Doppler radar presented by Madlock Tire Service and Auto Repair, East Tennessee's #1 tire shop and auto repair since 1953. Nothing to see here. In fact, it's one of the best places to go. I think the best place to go locally with 5 convenient locations. But by the way, I want to point out what we're dealing with to the south is a southern storm. Now, it may look something pseudo-tropical. In some ways, it's going to bring up a little more humidity, but it's also going to bring in some thunderstorms. And we've seen now over 600, 700 lightning strikes from this system down here, talking about way down here, the Gulf of Mexico. There's Knoxville at the top of your screen, but it's very active across the Gulf of Mexico, and so it's still getting organized at this hour. But some of that rain could work its way in here by Thursday afternoon and Thursday night. Our high temperature today hits 78 degrees. I was expecting 77. Normal high, 70. Record high, 87 from the year 1887, long time ago. We hit 79, though, in Oak Ridge. It was 76 in Newport. And the airport, known as Morrell Airport, Morristown, is still not reporting. That's an FAA, an NWS issue, but I'm sure they'll be on top of it. As soon as it gets back online, I'll populate a number there for you. But 80 degrees in Middlesboro. I would suspect they were in the upper 70s in Hamblin County today. 77 Tellico Plain, 76 in Kingston. High temperatures hit 78 here, but it was 80. Nashville, Huntsville, Chattanooga, and Charlotte, a very hot day relative to the time of year because the normal high this time of year is around 70. Now, the rain chances increase later Thursday afternoon and night and into Friday. We'll get a little bit of a pullback on Saturday, which is great news for the orange and white game. At least for the orange and white game, a little bit of pullback as far as the rain, but then showers and maybe rumbles of thunder return with approaching cold front on Sunday. Now, I don't see a whole lot of clouds from this vantage point, but I do see them coming up from Alabama and Mississippi. The thicker clouds are shaded in blue. Those thicker clouds are working their way northward, and so they'll be on the increase as the sun comes up tomorrow. In fact, the future rainfall, nothing to see here till about 11, maybe midday. It paints a few drops of rain around Kingston, Crossville first at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. But that may be a little faster for my taste. We'll see how it plays out. But eventually, it'll populate. This is 8 o'clock Thursday evening, and many of us have had maybe a passing shower or two, maybe even a rumble of thunder. But once we move into Friday evening, right into Saturday morning, many of us may pick up a quarter to a third of an inch. Tellico Plains approaching a half inch. That would include Madisonville. Maryville, Alcoa projected around a third, about a quarter inch for Oak Ridge, Kingston, and Knoxville, about a quarter for Morristown. Now, the severity. What about the severe storm threat? Well, that's going to be mainly to the south today. That's where you see the darker greens. But where you see some areas in light green would indicate some thunder. And that's what we're going to have most likely during the course of tomorrow. Possible thunderstorms, best chance for severe weather, isolated as it may be, would be around Atlanta, Georgia, and into parts of Alabama. That's for Thursday. Once we move into Friday, scattered severe storms are gathering momentum in places like Kansas, Oklahoma, as well as North Texas. And then back here, just some run-of-the-mill thunderstorms still possible as this system spins around like a top. But Saturday, if you're traveling Saturday, there's a better chance we get severe storms in Memphis, perhaps near west of Nashville, and back toward parts of Mississippi. Just be mindful if you're on the road, you'll be driving head into some of those stronger storms there. Futurecast as we slide into 11 o'clock tonight. Nothing to see, maybe a few high clouds. Heading into tomorrow morning, there might be some showers in Atlanta, maybe even a rumble of thunder indicated there in yellow. We slide into about midday. This wants to bring it in a little fast, but be on the guard for a couple of passing showers. It will be like this as we head into tomorrow night as well. Friday morning, spinning like a top. It gets more active in Roanoke and more light shaded green there in Middle Tennessee and West Tennessee. Maybe some spots of rain. Some of this may be over-exaggerated because of model noise, but it's still wants to spin like a rainy low round by 5 o'clock Friday afternoon, and so it goes. It's the way it's going to be at least through Friday evening before we see a little bit of a pullback heading into Saturday. Like I said, maybe a spot of rain in time for the big orange and white game. Outside of that, looks okay. But all the cold front comes in on Sunday. That will help initiate another round of showers, even some rumbles of thunder by Sunday morning especially. Here's your Valley Planner. For tonight, we're headed down to a normal, why be normal? A normal low of 47 degrees. That is what we typically see this time of year. Tonight, down to starry skies for the evening. A mostly clear sky overnight. Winds will be light and variable once again. Looking for a low in Wartburg, 49. Oak Ridge, 48. Newport, Del Rio, Cosby about 47, Morristown about 46 degrees for your low tomorrow morning. Thursday's high should reach about 77. We'll go from hazy sun to clouds on the increase to showers and storms populating. Could be as early as the afternoon, so be on the lookout for that. And you can always track it using the Captain Accurate weather app. 77 for Knoxville, 78 for Newport. Could make another run at 80. The further north you travel, looking at Middlesboro, as well as La Follette, 79, but only 73 for Athens, where clouds will be thicker and there much sooner. But here's your Captain Accurate Weather Authority forecast for Knoxville, East Tennessee. 68 is all I think we'll muster on Friday. It's kind of like being in the center of a rainy low round. We'll be in the upper 60s to near 70. 76 on Saturday, spots of rain for the orange and white game, and then 69 on Sunday, and a cool morning, down to 43 come Monday morning. At that time, we've got more sunshiny skies for Monday. By the way, you can keep track of it all using the Captain Accurate weather app with Pete Michaels Traffic. Get Pete Michaels traffic reports, local as they are, as soon as you touch the button on the app. You don't have to wait for the radio station to play it. All you have to do is go to the App Store, Google Play, and search the two words Captain Accurate. It also works on your iPad. Well, my name is David Aldridge. Some people call me Captain Accurate. It's not easy being accurate, so weather doesn't surprise you. We'll see you here next time. Take care.